quick little rant since I figured I had time, and I don't know. I mean, today is currently Monday, the 6th, February 6th, 2023. I don't know when this is going to come out, but some point, maybe this week, maybe next week, I don't know, depends, whenever the fuck I feel like it. So whatever. Either way, I just wanted to say a little something, because I was just thinking about how ridiculous it is that parents. Right. Okay. So with Gen Z, right? You know how parents are millennials always saying, "Why the fuck? Why is my kid doing this and that when they shouldn't be? When they know they shouldn't be? Why are they doing? Why are they doing drugs? Why are they smoking pot? Why are they drinking? You know what I mean? Why are they fucking having sex at this age? Maybe in their opinion, this is too young. People are get fucking teen pregnancy, whatever. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. You get the point, right? Why are they doing this, that? Why are they dropping out of school? Why are they behind on their grades? Right? You get the idea, etc. Okay. What I want to say about it is it's not always the issue, but a lot of times what can be the issue is a lot of times on the parents, because they try to force them into a box and try to shape their kid on how they want them to be. And I get that a lot of times it's not necessarily the parents' fault, like on their own, like they're not purposely trying to do this, but just how our brains work. If you try to force somebody to do something, then they're just either not, maybe if you still force them to do it, they're gonna do it, but at some point they might get sick of it and just retaliate and just stop doing it. They're gonna stop listening. They're gonna say, no, fuck you, I don't want to do it, I'm sick of it, because you're making me do it. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, right? You fucking try to force a kid not to do something, then they're gonna want to do it, or they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? A lot of times it's just straight up curiosity. But what it can be too is if you try to force your kid, like if you try to say, hey, don't drink, alcohol is bad for you, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna go and drink anyway. And then you're like, why are my kids getting drunk and shit? I thought I always taught them getting drunk and drugs and alcohol was bad, and now they're doing this and that. Well, it's because you tried to force them not to do it and tried to punish them if they did, or, you know what I mean, did something like it, or thought about it, and you punish them for that, when that's not how you properly handle that, okay? When you do things like that, and you try to force them and scare them into not doing something, or into doing something, they're gonna just find a way to do it, or they're just gonna not do it, you know what I mean? Okay, so for example, school. I feel like I feel like this is a good example. Because, you know, obviously, I mean, it's a complex. I have a complex relationship with school, so, but whatever. Spare me the bullshit. I get it. Okay. A lot of parents obviously want their kids to go to school. School is a good thing. Yes, I feel like it's good. It teaches people things, obviously, but up to a certain point, they should change it. And up into high school, I feel like how many electives there are and shit like that. I'm not gonna get into everything, but I feel like they could definitely improve it for sure, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is that basically, obviously, all kids feel forced to go to school. When we're young, it's fine. We're young, right? We're just having fun, whatever. We're going to see our friends, and we feel like we're learning on the side, because that's how it is. We're fucking kids, right? We don't give a shit. As you get older, you start realizing you kind of feel, not everybody, but some people, you kind of feel like you're getting tired of it, right? You're getting stressed with all this homework, and your teachers are on your ass about every goddamn thing, every assignment, every fucking thing. They're always on you about, oh, what you gonna do for college? What's gonna be your career? What you gonna do for this? Why is your fucking paper late? What, this, that? You got an essay that's like 1,000 words long. All of this, that stupid, dumb bullshit. Then you're like, why does this matter? It's not gonna help me. Why do I have to learn about social studies? It has nothing to do with the present day. That, you know what I mean? A lot of senseless bullshit, and you just get fed up with it, because you feel so forced into everything. At some point, what are you going to do? You're going to say, fuck this. I don't want to do it. Why do you think so many kids and students lie about being sick just to get out of going to school? Because they feel so forced into doing it that they then don't want to anymore. If school was so much, it could be such a better fucking environment and experience for kids, right? That even I wouldn't have an issue with it. But everything feels so fucking forced that you just get sick of it and fed up with everything that you're just like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. This is tiring. Okay, if you try, basically, what I'm trying to say, you try to lock somebody into something, they're just gonna fucking find a way out. They're gonna find a way out. If you try to tell your kid, okay, well, if you're gonna do these things and you're not gonna listen to me, then we're gonna punish you and this is gonna happen, great. Well, then guess what? They're gonna go behind your back and they're gonna do exactly what you don't want them to do, even if they know it's not a good thing, they're gonna do it anyway. Good fucking job. You just made your kid do exactly what you didn't want, and that was your own fault. You may have not realized it, but doing things like that, where you punish your kid for doing something maybe they shouldn't be or you don't want them to, is gonna make them find a way to do it without you knowing. And even if you end up catching up to them at some point, they're gonna find another way around it. I know this from past experience. I'm only 17, okay? I know years before, I've done stupid shit and hid it from my parents, okay? We all have. It's fine. It doesn't fucking matter, right? But the point that I'm trying to get across, I'm kind of like wandering everywhere, but this is just how my brain works, okay? This is how I am. Suck it up. Point being, you try to lock somebody into doing something, they're not going to do it. You try to force someone to do something, they're not going to do it. You try to force them into not doing something or not allowing them to, they're going to figure out a way to do it anyway. That's kind of how it is. I don't know why, but like, this is kind of how it is. Sometimes our brain just likes to challenge things and just say, well, you know what? I'm going to fucking do it anyway. Well, you know what? I was going to take the trash out, but now that you told me, now I don't want to. You know what I mean? That stereotypical thing where anytime we're going to do a chore and then your mom's like, hey, don't forget to do this. And then you're all of a sudden like, oh, well, cool. Now I'm not going to do it. That gets dumb, but it also like makes sense. I don't know why, but it just does. You get the point. Same thing as in a relationship. You can set boundaries, but once you start to be overly possessive or protective of somebody, you're going to get cheated on. You're going to get lied to. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. That's the reality of the situation. I don't care if you want to cry over it. That's how it works, okay? If you try to force somebody into a box and say, you can't talk to these people, guess what? They're going to go fucking talk to them. If they actually want to, they're going to go do it anyway. Doesn't matter. They don't give a fuck about you. Seriously, that's how it is. That's just how it is. Sorry, I had to be the one to tell you. That's just how fucking life works, okay? Now, if you don't set those boundaries, you just let somebody that you're with, right? For example, you just let them do whatever. You just say, just do whatever. Just be honest and don't lie to me. And be loyal, right? You just give them basic, obvious, like, you know, just obvious things. They're just like, okay. And then just see what they do. And then they're not going to try to fucking retaliate against it. You know what I mean? You're not going to have any issues. Just be like, yeah, just do whatever you want. Just don't fucking lie to me. Just be honest. And yeah. And then you won't have any issues. You won't have to worry about them going behind your back. I'm not saying they're going to just go fuck people and then tell you. But if you try to make them closed in where, you know, then they feel trapped with you, they're going to want to break out and go back to all their friends that you made them block or this and that. You know what I mean? It's just, trust me, doing that is not going to work out. It's not. I've been there. We've all been there. Everybody has their own fucking insecure bullshit. I get it. But it's not going to work. You have to allow somebody to do whatever they want to do and see if they truly are loyal or not. And if they're not, well, that sucks. Move on. Yeah, it hurts. Whatever. Just fucking kick them out and move on. That's just how life is going to be. It's not nice, but it's life. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned. So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to fucking rant. My camera battery's going to die, so I'm going to charge it, but I'm going to continue later. So, yeah.